Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Baltimore, center fielder.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, two gone. Digging in, David Peralta. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Line to the right side, and he will reach up to make the catch. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes out number 2 this inning. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Justin Turner. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. This is popped up. Under it is Rizzo. One away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pedro Alvarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Altair is there, and he'll make the catch. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter,
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back off the LED board and gone. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Batting fifth.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Jason.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Standing in, Russell Pinay. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Russell Pinay.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Turner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aaron Altair. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now is John Jay, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Davis will put this one away in the... Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
On the move is Jay. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, J.J. Hardy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jay racing back at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Center fielder number 12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Martin going back to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
The shortstop, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rizzo.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone. Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another full count pitch home. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is digging in to try it again. David Peralta. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Pinay is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19.
Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Altair ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Striding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it again, but
And we'll have to leave it there. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's a high pop-up. Hardy is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Up next
So digging in now, Russell Pinay.
Russell Pinay.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Another one sent foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hardy is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1, and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone. Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Wellington Castillo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Another 2-2 offering. Zobrist now it's short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Aaron
Altair. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peralta is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. In now is John Jay. He popped out in his first trip. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Standing in, Javier Baez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kim's on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop, number 18.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1-2. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Altair. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs.
And they swipe the tag on him in the end. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Looking to send him packing again. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 4-1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta is under it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he's...
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. Digging in once again, Russell Pinay. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball one. 3 runs already home here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Nope. 3-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there for it, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Ripped down the first base line. The tag, and he is out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And Hayward will make the catch, and that. At the plate, John Jay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Brad Brock will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Davis. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Javier Baez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A fastball that just misses inside. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. J.P. Vetter is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 29.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is standing in. Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now
here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 2. Hector Rondon. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
So he got him swinging. Wellington Castillo becomes the first out of the inning. Pinay waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Leonis Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Baez will put this one away to Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman, Anthony
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swinging a looper to left. In comes Kim. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Hard liner to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Wilson Contreras.
And filling for the Cubs, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's set, and the pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Martin is there, and he puts this one away for and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Into the box now, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Goes to third with it. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball hit on the ground to short, taken in by Zobrist. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Settling in now, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And that misses as well, 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curve's in there. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Designated hitter,
Pedro Alvarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Striding in, Jonathan Scope. Last time through was a base hit. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Jay, still going back. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So striding in, Wellington Castillo. He struck out swinging. Koji Uehara has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bounce towards the mound, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Russell Pinay. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Kim, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, John Jay. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Here's the short. Stop now, J.J. Hart. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. A dive by Zobrist, but it's past his outstretched glove. A base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Stepping up now, Leonis Martin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now is still nobody out. Mike Montgomery. Here's the first pitch. Hyun-Soo Kim stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Craig Gentry will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
David Peralta.
Chris Johnson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
74.
Pedro Strop will come on in relief.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 46.
Joey Rickard will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Over forward is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Zach Britton comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another two-strike offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The batter, third baseman,
Shot back up the middle. Martin is there to make the catch, and that Ready once again, Justin Turner. Comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
Justin Turner
starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Riding in once again, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Alvarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Here comes the go-ahead run. The relay. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-6 game. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hayward moving to his left, and that's the third out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fouled back. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Digging in to try it again, Russell Pinay. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In comes Rickard. 0-1 pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Davis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out. Number 2, Fernando.
Bench hitting for the Cubs, number 16, Fernando Valdez.
Garen O'Day takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Garen O'Day.
Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit. In now is John Jay, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Michael Gibbons trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Talk about nerve-wracking, Matt. I mean, right here at the bottom of the 9th inning, bases loaded, and you're up 1. He's in danger of walking in the tying run. If he throws one, drews one, it might be game over if he hits one in the gap.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rare.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Contreras is digging for home, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Second baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the short. Shortstop now, J.J. Hart.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Number 12, Leonis Martin.
Here's the first pitch. Leonis Martin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Valdez moving in. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Craig Gentry. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up. Line to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Justin Grimm takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. Now a fastball a bit too low. Here it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Into the box now, Justin Turner. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Davis is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Rickard is there. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Russell Pinay. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now in the box, Fernando Valdez.
Left fielder,
Here's the first pitch, and that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw over to Hardy at second, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Ready with another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Jonathan Schoop is on deck. Lifted the other way out to left center. Valdez moving to his left. 1 down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Valdez going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the first pitch. J.J. Hardy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Castillo heads for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Digging in now, John Jay. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Line towards center field. Martin is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Ball 3 of the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Zach Godley is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Hardy for 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just a bit low, ball 3.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Jason Hayward. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And we are
for
ready
Kansas
for some
City.
daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Line toward right center. Mazzara has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
First pitch on its way. Mike Moustakas is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, any thoughts?